At the London end, there's the Hammersmith flyover. And now, a little more than 9 months after the first superstructure unit was put in place, the last one was fixed in the presence of the LCC Roads Committee chairman. 900 yards long, the flyover is an imaginative construction, taking the traffic away from that Victorian nightmare, Hammersmith Broadway.
The Hammersmith flyover was built by the London County Council in 1961 and carries 90,000 vehicles a day along the A4 between Heathrow Airport and central London. It forms a key part of the Red Route network, which was maintained by TfL. The flyover was a precast, post-stressed structure built by threading the cables through already built sections of bridge and then tensioning the cables. Since TfL took over the structure in 2000, a number of assessments have been carried out to see how strong the flyover still was. This included installing acoustic monitoring throughout the structure to listen for any pings in the cables. Following an increase in pings during 2011, TfL began carrying out further assessments of the flyover, including exposing the tensioning cables to check for damage.
From the first day of opening, there were problems with water ingress coming into the structure and making it deteriorate. We've spent quite a number of years investigating these problems.
In December 2011, after a number of damaged cables were discovered, TfL took the decision to immediately close the flyover to ensure that the public were not put at any risk while a full investigation was carried out. With the London 2012 Games little more than 6 months away, it was a race against time to carry out structure repairs to fully open to traffic as quickly as possible.
The pressures in order to get the project finished were absolutely immense.
TfL and their contractor Amy worked throughout Christmas and the New Year, assessing the structure as well as designing a solution which will replace the strength lost by the damaged cables. Work was carried out 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to install the new cabling system to the 5 worst affected spans of the 16 that make up the flyover.
This is one of the large anchorages which we've constructed inside. The large concrete blocks, the cables run between, and then we pull it all together.
Normally would be a year and a half perhaps, just in the design stage, and this was all done in a matter of weeks.
While work was taking place around the clock on the flyover, elsewhere TfL was working hard to minimise congestion on local roads by reprogramming traffic signals and monitoring key roads to keep London moving.
People in here have absolutely given everything to this project. They've worked over Christmas, they've worked over New Year.
Due to hard work, good teamwork and innovative working practices, the flyover was fully reopened on the 28th of May, well ahead of the London 2012 Games.
Delivering this and giving it additional strength for the future is, I think, is an achievement that we all got to be proud of.